the holy grail for any crafts person. Oh, heaven. Guys, look at this. Mini pegboard and mini perler beads? Who the hell already has enough patience with this normal size? The fact that they're gonna do mini beads now? I don't have patience for that. There's over 2,000 in those little ass bags. Fuck that. I am here at Michael's just picking up some stuff. I'm in the middle of creating something. Had to get like some ironing paper. It's pretty cool. And I needed black perler beads and navy blue, but as always, Michael's doesn't have the color I need, so I'm probably gonna have to go to Joann's. Hopefully they have it, but I'm still not over those mini perler beads. Like, who has the patience for that? Definitely not me. No. I am so goddamn frustrated. Do you see all these colors? Every goddamn color of the fucking rainbow. But no one has navy blue. Why? I even checked out Walmart because I had to go there to like pick up for my mom, but I need navy blue. Creative problems. I don't even know. I refuse. No, I refuse to buy these giant ass buckets just to get the navy blue color I need, which is like right there. When it's $19.99, I just like refuse. Those things are such a headache. They're a hassle. They have this with some colors, but I mean, still have to pay money. There's that one, I guess. I'm really not happy. I just never have the colors I need. I'm gonna stop ranting now, though. But yeah, I'll figure it out. So, I'm going to go with the bigger package of perler beads. Doesn't hurt to have extra, but it has the navy blue I need organized. Like I said, I refuse to get that damn tub of perler beads. It's a bitch to like organize. But I mean, it's $12.99. Definitely not what I want to be paying. But I found 40% off coupon. Expires tomorrow, so I got lucky. So I'm gonna use that right now. So ended up paying like $8.29 after that coupon. Not too bad, you know. Coupons are the way to life. Not really, but coupons are actually really great. So if you're ever at a craft store or any place practically, look up coupons. They might have it online. Coupons are awesome. I'm probably gonna turn into one of those like old women that, you know, end up organizing and cutting up all these coupons for the stores, and I'm gonna become coupon master. What the hell? Like, things are so overpriced with stuff, but glad I found the coupon. I'm actually gonna head home now. I'm gonna head home now and finish this project I am working on for an order I have. I will go more into detail and show you guys when it's all finished. Alrighty, so I am beginning to show you guys one of my passions, which is Kandi creations. And no, it is not the candy spelled C-A-N-D-Y. It is spelled Kandi, K-A-N-D-I. This term came from the rave scene. And yes, I am part of the EDM community. I'm a big lover for all electronic music. I will definitely talk about that in another video. I thought it'd be very interesting to show you guys a time-lapse video of me creating one of my customers' orders for their friend's birthday, and they're surprising them with it. I was kind of inspired to create this video ever since I started vlogging, and when this order came about and I was in the process of making it, I was like, wait, I think it'd be a pretty good idea to kind of share with the people on YouTube how things are made for Kandi kids and any people that are interested in what this is, what it's like, the process of it, how long it takes, and all my time spent and energy into the things that I create for people that I want to get more familiar with and share this with. And basically all my orders are custom made. This design actually is not my own design. I will never claim something as my own design. I will give credit to the person that always, you know, might have helped or where I've gotten from. This design, I do not have a person to give credit to. I found it online. So it is a template I used and I am making that my customer wanted a perler onto a necklace. So this is what it is. But like I did mention, a lot of my orders are custom made. They are in my own design. But whenever something isn't my own design, I will let that be known. Now, I also thought, besides just showing this on YouTube for people to see, I thought it was also another great idea for me to become closer with my customers as I personally work on their orders individually. And this is a way for them to also see what I do and all the love and effort I put into their orders, so they understand where I'm coming from and how their order was made. You know, it's a special viewing for them to see it. I do have an Instagram page for my Kandi creations. I do post them and I tag every customer in it, tell them about it before it is shipped out to them so they can see what it looks like. But besides a photo, seeing it in video being actually made is just a different way for me to become closer with my customers. You know, I always love seeing them when they receive the order, and I personally love them taking photos. I always ask them to take photos with the creation I made them and send it to me so I can post it on my Instagram page. I also do post it on my personal Instagram page, but I have a personal page just for my Etsy store. That is where I sell all my creations. So if you guys were ever interested, I can provide a link in the description of my Kandi store. I am a one-woman show, so depending on the order, how long it takes and how much material varies. So I don't really get much help with these kind of projects. I don't know if I would ever expand where I'm going to need helpers. You know, if my business does blow up, maybe. But I love it personally that I do it myself because they know, you know, not another person's doing it for them and I'm paying someone for it. You know, this is not me saying I don't need the help or appreciate any help. This is just me showing off my skills and how I personally work on things. You know, that is my passion, and I like to share my art. It is art. You are creating something out of nothing and forming it together. This personal order was made out of perler beads, and perler beads are these little beads that you put on a pegboard, and the pegboard has these like little bumps that kind of stand up individually. And you take these little beads and insert them one by one onto the pegboard on that little thing that pops out of the board, so they stay there. Now the way to do this, you can follow templates. There are some crazy individuals that do this freehand without following anything. I give those people props. I do not personally do that, only because I would lose my mind. Like, I don't know how people keep track of that. I have to follow something knowing whatever I'm creating is being done the right way. Later on in the video, you're going to see me multiple times either pause and like you might see something different with the design. That's because I had to go back in it and I might have made a mistake and I had to redo that section. So whenever that happened, I did cut that out of the video just for time's sake. You don't see me going back into it fixing the problem, but you do see a different a different mistake being fixed. So one moment you might be looking at the video seeing that it's one color, and then me realizing, oh crap, I messed up the color, or I messed up the order, or I miscounted the beads in each row. So it might flip-flop on you guys a little here and there, but that's basically what's going on. I am not a perfectionist. I used to be one, and that's a long conversation and a different subject to go into, but I have realized it's okay to make mistakes, and I still have to enjoy what I'm doing. So although I might get really frustrated that I might have made the mistake, I have to take a deep breath and go back to the section and figure out what went wrong and calm myself down to a point where it's okay, things are gonna be fixed, don't be dramatic, it's gonna be alright. So I will go back into those spots, fix it up, and then, you know, once it's all fixed, don't know why I was so upset before. I know I can handle it, I know I can fix it. So after I fix them, then I just continue on my work, and basically that's what's going on right now. I'm just building it up as it goes. It is a huge project that I did. I did take a lot of breaks in between. I do not know why I decided to do this on the floor, on the carpet, in the corner of my room right next to the door. I had to tell my parents, please do not open my door, please do not come in. I am sitting right behind it working on a project. I was held captive basically by my own will in my room to work on this project. This project was very rushed. The customer spoke to me about it last week and needed it by February 6th, and I worked on it February the 2nd and shipped it off the 3rd. I did not wait till last minute to do this. I usually require more time and more notification for these kind of projects for me to do, but because I didn't have any other orders, and because I love projects that give me a challenge, I took it on and I said I will do everything in my power to make sure I complete this project and work on it for you, and I'm going to try to get it shipped out to you by the 6th because that was their friend's birthday. Yeah, so we spoke about this project last week. Things weren't finalized until the weekend, and I had Monday and Tuesday off, so I didn't hear back from the customer until Tuesday, saying that yes, everything's finalized, they paid for it, and I went for it. So Tuesday I spent the entire day going to the store, buying whatever else I needed to get. Most of the time I do already have the materials. I have spent so much money in the products that I buy through time. I am literally obsessed with Kandi creation, so I have a shit ton of stuff already. So I needed to pick up a couple more things, and then I worked on the project. I stayed up until 5 a.m. completing this entire project. It was a total time of, give or take, 3 hours and like 13 minutes just designing this project. And that is not including time that if I did mess up, I paused my timer in the camera and went back into it and fixed it. So like I said, give or take 3 hours and 13 minutes. And that also does not include the time I took to iron this. When the project is complete, when you are creating this and it looks good to your liking, you take a sheet of wax paper, put it over it, and you have to iron it. And it does take time because you have to make sure you are not melting it too much. The pieces are melting and blending together, and it is looking like how you want it. and most of it is smooth. It is a huge headache to do perlers, especially of this size. Praise those Kandi kids that have done more massive projects than this. Yes, there are people out there that do bigger projects. I have a lot of friends that have done it. I think around this shape is the biggest size I've done so far. I've done this and another perler for myself around this size. I do not know if I'm going to do bigger projects because of how much time and effort it takes, but you may never know what the future holds. So if someone's willing to pay for my time, then I will probably do it, but not in a rush scenario. Like, it would need to take lots of time, and yeah. So as you can see, it's building and building and building, and it is coming more into light what this is. If you guys haven't guessed it yet, I'm going to wait till the end to say what it is that I am creating, but I'm sure you guys have already guessed it. If you've also noticed my phone against my dresser on the floor, I am FaceTiming my boyfriend throughout the project. We are a long distance couple. I wouldn't say we are as long distance as most couples. He does live in Orlando, Florida. I am in West Palm Beach. We are 3 hours apart, and a lot of you guys might say, hey, that's not really long distance. Why don't you guys see each other that often? It is 3 hours. We both have jobs. It does take time to go out and see one another, and take time when we have to work. You know, we have priorities. We have to make money and pay our bills. So we FaceTime every single day, most of the time of our day, unless we're working or we have to do something where we can't stay on FaceTime. It is a way for us to feel connected, since we don't get to see each other that often in person. We do take trips out to see one another. Me more than him. He does have a motorcycle, and I do not have a car currently. I did have a car for a brief moment, and when I say brief, I did not even own the car for 30 days. That is another story to go into. Basically, I bought a lemon car, but I'm not going to go into too much detail right now. So I currently do not have a car. I use my parents' car to get to work and do any errands I might have to do. But so it is not that easy for us to go out and see one another, you know. I do take bus trips on Greyhound for right now to go out and see him, but yeah. Alright. Here he is. It's earning time. What is this mess? No. Project's okay, but I knocked down the fucking perler beads. Every Kandi kid's worst nightmare. Ugh.